Hello, everybody, and welcome to Strangelands. We have a full house here, 8 people across the board. We'll start with Poppet. How you doing, Poppet?
I'm doing great.
Alzorath.
Pretty good.
Will.
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Maroka.
Not so bad, not so bad.
Osiris.
I'm here. I'm good.
Matt in the Hat.
Hello, I'm doing good.
And Talkus the Violent.
Last but not least.
I am last and not least. I am Fixer. We are playing Secret Hitler on Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop is available on Steam for like $20 usually, sometimes on sale for $10. Secret Hitler is a free game. This is the free-to-print version, so we're not violating any kind of copyright going on here, I don't think, are we?
Don't think so. I mean, they put it up for free as a PDF on the internet. It's pretty okay to play.
Yeah, free-to-print. This is the free-to-print. There is a real-life version of this game coming out sometime this year, I believe. It is not out yet, though.
It's Kickstarter. It'll be here when they print it.
There you go. Made by one of the dudes who was involved with Cards Against Humanity.
So it's just as poor taste, as you might imagine from a game about Hitler.
Alright, so how do you play this game, Maroka?
How do you play this game? It's not dissimilar to your werewolves and your mafias, and I guess for a lot of you, your towns of Salem. Other card games, I guess the real-life game that's closest to it is The Resistance or Avalon, which I've got a little bit of experience in playing. I have no idea if anybody else does. Yeah, we're going to be divided into 2 teams. Most of the players aren't going to have any idea who's who. We're going to be fascists, we're going to be liberals. There will be, for 8 of us, there's going to be 3 fascists, of which one of those will be Hitler, a secret Hitler. They will be hiding their identity. The other 5 will be liberal, and through a convoluted series of mechanics, we're going to try and enact a bunch of fascist policies or liberal policies, and ultimately either elect or not elect Hitler Chancellor of Germany.
Right.
That's the broad strokes.
So, the win conditions, the liberals win once they have 5 liberal policies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they also win if they shoot and kill Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
The fascists win once they reach 5 fascist policies.
Yep.
And they also win if Hitler is elected chancellor after the midway point. So if you look at the fascist card, the board, it's on the left side is like a light red, and on the right side it's a dark red. Once you reach the halfway point, if Hitler is elected chancellor, then they automatically win. It sounds easy, but it's a lot harder than it sounds.
What if you're on that one right there?
It's 3 policies and Hitler is elected. So once we got 3 or more, if Hitler is elected chancellor.
Yes, once a card is there, then it's possible to elect him chancellor and win the game.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
So it's a lot easier for the fascists to win, but there are a lot less of them in the game, and they have a voting minority. So if they are revealed, they are at a significant disadvantage. So that's why everything's secret.
Right, and the policy cards, there are 6 liberal policies and 11 fascist policies, so it is a lot easier to elect fascist policies. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
All right,
If we can't decide on decisions, if we all keep vetoing each other and outvoting each other, policies get passed automatically. So there's a greater chance that fascist ones are going to go through as well if that happens.
bingo.
As you can see with whoever was moving the election tracker there.
That was me.
That was you. Well demonstrated. Thank you, sir.
Right, so we start off with a president, which will be me, and I get to choose my chancellor. So what happens is, the president, I'm going to choose, let's get this started here, Maroka as my chancellor. Oops, I just threw it at you.
That's okay. I don't mind having power thrown at me.
Okay, great. And what we'll do is we'll vote on whether or not you guys are okay with this. And once it is okay, we move to
We do need to
pass the
draw
policy.
rolls first. Nobody's got a roll at this moment in time.
Right. That's going to involve closing your eyes.
Well, we need to draw them out of the box first. They're still in the box.
Okay. So what you do, grab an envelope out of the box, but do not open it, and put it in your secret area. Remember, do not open it. If you're not recording, then you can open it. But those who are recording, don't open it.
How do I grab out of it?
Left
Drag
click.
and drop.
Left
Yeah,
click the
just,
box.
yeah, left click and just drag it out of it. Yeah.
You have
And
to
then
do
you-
it fast.
Yeah, you'll get an envelope, which is the same mechanics. It's essentially a container, so just click and drag to take it out of it.
Yep. If you are recording, don't open the envelope.
Oh,
It's so
do the cards
tempting.
come out? The cards come out upside face down, don't they?
Yes.
It seems to be just dragging a private area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But we
One
don't
sec.
want our viewers to see them.
There we go. There we go.
All
Yeah,
right.
but your viewers won't see them unless you explicitly flip the cards. I mean, I've opened my envelope and I don't know what I am yet.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it was going to be face up or face down.
Okay, I can see the envelope in Maroka's, but I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know
What
why
is
that
the
happens. Yeah,
button
you can
to
see
open?
envelopes in other people's areas.
All right. So everybody has an
Okay.
envelope in their private area, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you, the viewer, the option to know the roles of all the players. So at this time, what we need you to do, if you do not want to know the roles, minimize the screen or close your eyes or whatever. All right. So if you guys have your eyes closed, the viewers, the players can now open their envelope and look at their cards.
How do we flip the card again?
Middle click or F. Middle clicks become a bit more convenient, I think.
Get in my... There.
All right. So
You
everybody
can
knows.
comfortably flip your ballot cards because, yeah,
All right.
everyone has the same now.
Everybody knows what they are.
I don't quite know. I seem to
Okay.
have got ballot cards instead.
Have you got 2 sets of ballot cards in one envelope? Is that what you've got?
Yeah.
Wait, what
Really?
happened?
Two of my...
Have you taken 4 cards out and you got 4 ballot
Oh, no.
cards? No, that's a
I'm-
party membership. You know, you got to get 4 cards out of the envelope.
Okay.
Yep, you'll get party membership card, then you'll get an ID card, and then you'll get 2 vote cards, yay or nine.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
or 9.
Yeah or
Ja
nine.
oder nein?
There you go. So we already know who one fascist is.
You know nothing.
All right. We got to quickly go through this because the viewers still have their eyes closed. Now, what we need to do is we need all players to close their eyes or look away from the screen. All right, I'm going to give you a minute to do that.
You got that memorized,
All
whatever
right.
you fix.
I have a piece of paper written down. All right,
All
now,
right.
keep your eyes closed. Do not look. And we need Hitler to wave his hand over the table and keep waving it. Don't do it too quickly, but wave your hand around on the table.
It's specifically the liberals that have their eyes closed.
No, everybody's got their eyes closed.
Everybody's got their eyes closed.
Okay.
Everybody.
Everybody
You-
has
you-
their eyes closed.
Don't open your eyes unless
Hitler,
you're told to tell them.
Wave your hand over the table, but do not open your eyes. Keep your eyes closed.
Wave your hand in the air.
Yes. Keep your
Like
eyes
you.
closed throughout the duration. Hitler is not allowed to know anybody's identity. Now, fascists, you can open your eyes and throw...
Fascist, but not Hitler.
Fascist, but not Hitler. You can open your eyes, take your identity card, and put it face up on the table so you know who each other are and who Hitler is. So fascists, you should know who the other fascist is, and you should know who Hitler is. However, Hitler still has his eyes closed, so he does not know who the fascists are. I'm going to give that a minute for you guys to make sure you know who each other are. Again, fascists, put your identity card on the table, face up, so the other can see who it is. All right, now, fascists, take your card, put it back in your hidden area, and flip it upside down or whatever you want to do it for your viewers, if you don't want your viewers to see it. And bring your cursor back to the back of the screen. Don't put it over the table. Hitler, you can stop waving your hand and move it back to the screen. Everybody should have their hands back. Nobody should be looking.
I have no idea where I left my hand.
Everybody's eyes should be closed once again. Everybody's hands should not be moving. And now everybody can open their eyes.
Okay.
Right. So now, the viewers, if you were watching that, you know who everybody is. If you were not watching it, you'll be left in suspense like everybody else. So the fascists are going to know who each other are, but the liberals will not know who anybody is.
And Hitler does not know who anyone is also.
Right. So I am president, and I have nominated Maroka my chancellor. Now, you guys, we all need to vote on whether we will accept that nomination or not. So go ahead
Obviously, you
and
should.
put your ballot on the table face down.
Is there any way to keep it from snapping to my hand? There we go.
It can get a little
What's
bit
happening?
difficult to use. Yeah, it can be a little weird to get used to. All right. flip over your cards.
Okay,
Poppet.
Poppet's Hitler. Clearly.
Difficult. Always
Why
have to
would
be
you
difficult.
vote no? Why would you do that? You have no reason. You must be Hitler. You have to be Hitler. Hitler confirmed over there.
Already identified. All right. So I am president and Maroka is my chancellor. What I do is I draw 3 policy cards face down. Try to get them into a stack. Here we go.
Just draw them. Just put them in your secret area.
Stick it in your secret area.
Stick them cards right up your secret area, Fixer.
All right. So I discard one of these.
You call that discarding?
That's discarding.
There's a snap point there. You're supposed to snap it.
I take both of my remaining cards, if I can get them stacked. God bless it. I hand them over to Maroka,
Oh, okay. Here they
and
go.
Maroka has to choose one of them and place it on the board.
Are we allowed to cuss?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of it.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable. So
I mean,
think
my
we should
very
just say yeah.
presence confirms that.
So,
Is that your discard?
as your beloved chancellor. Oh no, that's the one I've chosen. I'll discard the other one. The other one's gonna go over here. That's the one I want. I hope I got that one right.
Complaining about snap point.
There we go.
Yep.
It took a couple attempts there. It was like I tried to get it. All right. As your beloved leader, I'm gonna go with a liberal policy.
All right.
Right.
So,
Success. Victory to the good guys.
I would like to point out that I did hand Maroka a liberal and a fascist policy, and he played a liberal.
He did actually, yes.
He made the choice to be liberal, which
He
we should
gave me
all.
a choice, and I chose liberal.
Yes.
All right, so I'm now.
Sounds like
previously
somebody
elected
really
chancellor.
wants us to think they're liberal.
You're now previously elected president. The president passes to the player on the right. Oh God, Hitler's president.
All right. So Poppet is nominated president, and she gets to nominate her chancellor.
Chancellor cannot be anyone who had power previously, so me and Fix are out of the running.
Osiris
Yay,
is
I'm
chancellor.
chancellor.
And now we get to vote on whether or not we want that to happen.
Do I get to vote too?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm
gets to
assuming
vote.
I don't vote.
Yes, you can
Yeah,
vote.
you get to vote. Yeah, you can say no if you think you're a bad candidate.
Or if you just don't want to be that role.
All right,
Or
everybody
yeah,
flip.
if you really don't want power that badly. Yeah, I have no objections. Yep, unanimous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, shit, my cards are going crazy in here. Hold on. My
Oh,
cards
I've
are going
got-
crazy
I've
in my
got-
private area.
Can you get your private area in line, Osiris, please?
There is
Hello?
order in my private area.
Please get your
Alright.
private area in check, sir.
All right. Poppet,
I already
you get...
distrust Poppet though. I mean, she's running the Nazi colours over there anyway. So
That is a
yeah,
good point.
I'm slightly disinclined to trust whoever she chose, but too late now.
That's right. All right, so I choose.
Oh, no.
Give it
Hold
a
on.
shuffle. Hang on.
That's it.
It's okay. They're shuffled. Right,
Okay,
draw them.
so I draw 3, right?
Draw
Right.
3.
Now you discard one and make sure it's face down when you discard, because we're not allowed to see what gets discarded.
You can tell us, but you're also allowed to lie as well. So
Right. There is lying. You are allowed to lie in this game.
And I give
it's that
two,
kind of game.
then I give 2 to Osiris.
Yep. And then in his secret area, in private, he will decide which of those he wishes to enact as chancellor.
Dum da dum.
Gonna be fascist. I'm calling it now. You gave it, even if he's not fascist, you gave him 2 fascist cards.
How much am I allowed to talk about here?
Well,
you
go
can-
ahead and play
Yeah,
your
you
card.
can talk. You're chancellor. You're making the decision here. You can say stuff.
Go ahead and
I want to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go ahead and discard first, then play your policy, and then explain your actions.
Are you seriously trying to stack those on the tips?
Yep.
It'll work.
Now, I would like to note
Tip to
that
tip.
my hands were tied
Just
in
the
this
tip.
decision, but
Called it.
as
Called
one
it.
who is all for an open and fair government. Here we go.
Called it.
Poppet, explain yourself.
I want to go in the first place on the track.
Maybe I had 3 fascist cards and my hands were tied.
That's a plausible option, but it's too convenient when you already voted no with no prior reasoning.
Maybe
first
I
round.
did.
Poppet Hitler confirmed.
Poppet Hitler was confirmed in round 1 as far as I'm concerned.
Jaha.
I will defend my president. I am not going to stand here while these baseless and wild accusations get made.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Osiris.
Osiris fascist confirmed.
So that's basically that's a very fascist thing to say. That's very nationalistic.
Why-
I'm
why
just
would you
saying.
defend
I'm
Hitler
just
over
saying.
that?
Nobody knows anything at this point.
I know Poppet voted no for no good reason when I was elected chancellor.
Maybe she just doesn't
Exactly.
like you.
For no good
Ooh.
reason.
She just met him, but okay.
We're enemies now.
All right.
We're enemies. You're not going to regret this.
If you guys zoom in on the fascist board, you'll notice that the next fascist policy will let the president, the current president, when it is enacted,
Move that purple hand.
investigate a person's identity card. Now that's the identity card and not the
Secret roll.
Membership. Yeah, basically the president's allowed to investigate whether you are liberal or fascist. They're not allowed to investigate whether you're Hitler or not.
right. And it's a one-time thing. That only happens that turn, and once it happens, it doesn't happen again.
Okay.
And of course, they can lie.
Yes. Yes, they can lie about what they saw.
Ah.
Yep. Nobody needs to tell any truth whatsoever until late game. But hey,
Right.
that's up to you.
All right, so I guess Mr. Alzorath is the next president.
And Osiris is previously elected.
I will choose Maroka.
Yes, because I had
This
some
is-
Cronyism going on.
Yeah, I was just about to say that was
It's because hey, look, things went well last time I was chancellor. I don't see why you wouldn't vote me in again.
I was so
Did they-
re-elected.
did
This,
they really?
this country did great under my guidance last time, so you should totally be voting for me.
Oh, nope.
Oh, well, no, what he's voting. Oh, well, it would have been surprising if you'd voted no. When
all right. Flip your card.
Alright.
Yup.
Surprise, surprise! You got that in for me there.
So I draw 3 of these.
I'm taking this country to be a hippie paradise whether you like it or not.
As long as people shower.
That's Osiris's one rule.
That's the one fascist policy I'm going to enact. People must shower.
That sounds like something Hitler would say.
Is it really? I mean,
What kind of
come on.
showers are you talking about?
Well, okay.
I don't know if we want to answer that question.
All right, so Al has discarded 1, and he's going to give 2 to Maroka.
I'm just giving me. Are there 2 there? Or, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm newbie at Tabletop Simulator, so.
If you drag one card on top of another,
I'm sorry, Al,
they
did you
stack
say
together.
yeah or did you say yeah?
Okay.
He said, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I will note Al has given me a choice. I'm playing that card. I am not playing that card. Hey, look, hippies for the win.
Hippie.
Yay,
Nice.
hippie people.
Did you have a choice?
I had a choice. He gave me a choice.
Al,
And
did
I
you
chose
give him a
liberal.
choice?
I gave him a choice.
Most excellent.
All right, we know who the
And that's
good
my
guys
story,
are.
and I'm
Mostly.
sticking to it.
All right, Will, you get a choice. Yeah, have a thing.
Okay. Yay! I'm going to pick Torcus to be my chancellor.
Yay!
Oh no.
Oh,
I
God.
love you, Will.
After all those horrible things he said about you?
You're my favorite.
After-
You're my
after all the
favorite
things he said about
resident of
puppies.
Yorkshire.
All right, so we got to
Well-
vote on this. All right, flip them.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Your
So I
reasoning,
have
gentlemen?
Hitler's support. So there's that.
Yeah, well, that's yeah, well, yes.
That bodes well L for me, I suppose.
All right, so Will has been made president and Tulkas is his chancellor.
I'm mildly
Yay.
concerned about your reasoning there on Fixer and Owl. Why did you vote no on that one?
It's Tulkas.
I don't trust Tulkas with any kind of serious decision making.
Oh, okay. It's just the Tulkas vote. Okay.
It is just
I
the
can
Tulkas
place
vote.
that myself. But.
What I'm hearing here is a lot of questioning of power. I don't know if I trust any of you guys now.
Well, McCain was an okay kind of guy until he made a bad decision. I feel Will is kind of like the John McCain of Tabletop Simulator.
I don't know if you should be
Whereas
flattered
Poppet is the Donald
or
Trump of Tabletop Simulator.
I'm what?
Donald Trump. That is a serious accusation. sir.
All right, you can call her Hitler, all right, but you go to Trump and you're pushing it.
Exactly.
Too far. All right.
Tomato, tomato.
I'm
I love
calling
the-
secret DLC, secret Trump simulator.
Oh, they are
it's
actually
already-
genuinely honest to God making that.
Not only that, the next time we play this, we'll probably try out Secret Palpatine.
Oh, there is that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a tabletop sim mod, but the actual real life meat space version, the Cards Against Humanity guys, they did a thing on their Kickstarter. They were like, if enough people want it, we will do a Trump version, and it got passed.
Yeah.
Is this a
Hell
discard?
Nice.
What are you doing with that card?
No, sorry. Do I draw 3 of these?
Yes.
Yeah, you draw
Yes.
3 of those.
Okay.
Why is there a bird and a skull on the table?
One's for
wonder-
liberal,
What?
one's for fascist.
Well,
Ah,
it's the dove
peace.
of peace and the skull of war.
Yeah, if you look, one's on the fascist board, one's
Yeah,
on
I
the
see it
liberal board.
on the board now.
Looks more like a
Oh,
chicken.
that thing, yeah.
Chicken.
I wasn't actually looking on the board itself. I was like, where are you talking about?
Okay, and I hand all these to Tulkas now.
No,
To-
you
to-
just
No,
You
discard
discard one. So,
Right.
so you give me a
Okay.
choice between
So you-
2, and then the one you don't want me to net. Yeah.
Yeah, you give him a choice of whichever 2 cards you want to give him a choice of, which may or may not be a
Okay.
choice
That
at
anchor
all.
point is a pain in the butt.
How do you snap fit it?
If you just put it right above it, it should
Oh,
attach
okay.
to the other cards.
All right then.
Oh,
We saw that.
Uh-oh.
make sure they're flipped
Uh-oh.
over.
Yeah.
Should I just discard that one?
No.
No, it's
It's
Nah,
Okay.
carry on. I'll be alright. We know there's a fascist card in there. Hitler confirmed.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're up to 2 Hitlers.
So
He's
Tulkas
basically
was
mitosis. He saw split into 2 Hitlers.
We'll see which one he discards.
Yes. Tulkas will discard. Yeah.
Tulkas failed at discarding.
And
So
then
messy.
Tulkas will play the card. Tulkas will hover, and Tulkas will rely on a wiser person. Okay, how is it the Q?
Oh, Hitler
yeah,
confirmed.
Q. Okay, we're queuing
Alright.
it. Yeah, Tulkas was
Just
given.
this has snap points on as well. Just snap it to the second point.
Yes, Tulkas was given 2 fascist cards, and so Tulkas played a fascist card.
That means Will is now allowed to investigate somebody's party membership.
wait. Will. Why'd you give him 2 fascist cards?
I drew 3 fascist cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It happens.
This sounds plausible.
It is plausible, but that excuse gets pulled a lot. in this game.
Which makes it all
Everybody
that much
claims
more
the 3
plausible.
fascist cards until we've gone through like 20 fascist cards.
All right,
Just couldn't help being fascist.
Will is now.
Just
It was
that's going on Tumblr.
It's
the
in his
devil made me
blood.
do it.
It's in his blood. All right, Will gets to choose somebody to see their party membership. Anybody on the table.
Go away.
Is this a secret thing? Or
This
does
is
everybody
something.
say?
Yep, it's secret. It's something
It-
only you will be able to see.
You
And
can
notably-
reveal it if you want, but you can also lie about it if you want.
And also
Right.
play the party membership, not the secret role.
Right, the
So-
party membership.
Yeah.
So how
Yellow
do I select somebody?
Just tell us. Just say who.
Okay.
Say so and so. Give me your party membership card.
All right, Osiris.
All right, make sure that it's flipped down.
Wait,
There
do we
go.
look? No,
we
he
can
No.
look.
It goes into Will's secret area. He can do this entirely in secret.
Ah.
So Will gets to see what his membership is, and then gives him his card back.
Yep, make sure it's flipped down when you give it back, though.
I believe you'll see my
Okay.
papers are all in order.
May I?
Well,
Are
let's
you prepared to
see.
disclose the information
Poppet.
So I would totally have picked Poppet. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I'd got that, because I would totally have picked Poppet.
So, Will, would you like to share any information with us?
Oh, he's totally liberal. Totally liberal.
Totally, eh?
That is so
Yep.
convincing.
Yeah,
So convincing.
yeah, coming from the guy who just enacted a fascist policy.
Well, technically that was me.
Well, you conspired there.
Tulkas is
I mean,
my
his
fall
hands
guy.
were tied. I mean, what was he going to do?
All
Are
right.
you taking the bullet for your comrade though?
I'm just saying. There's a lot of accusations that are just wildly flying around. You know, and that's no good can come of that.
That
Look,
happens
look
in
at this!
politics.
Look at this! Bullets
It's
are getting
politics.
involved now. We're getting crazy.
Alright, my chancellor will be.
It's worth noting the next fascist policy made will allow the president to pick the next president.
Alright.
Presidential candidate. It still will be voted on.
Why don't the
But Go.
liberals get to do anything fun?
They get to kill Hitler if you can.
Wow,
That's not fun. People.
Send the
Depends if
fascists.
you have-
And also, more
That's
importantly,
not-
That's
Fun.
not killing Hitler isn't fun.
Depends if
What
you're a
kind
time
of thing
machine or
Hitler
not,
would want to
frankly.
prevent us from doing?
Yeah,
more
exactly.
importantly, once the next,
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm getting caught up in this now. I'm throwing crazy accusations. I am not accusing any of you.
More importantly, once
Matt,
the
have you
next,
had any power this game yet?
Nope.
No, I'm going to give you power. I fancy giving you a test drive over here. I'm going to test drive Chancellor Matt.
everyone talking. But more importantly, once the next fascist policy is enacted, then if Hitler becomes chancellor, Hitler wins.
Yes,
Yes.
this is important.
And we don't want Hitler to win.
No, people generally don't unless
Of
they are
course
Hitler.
not.
I detect a hint in your voice that says
Of course
otherwise. Yeah.
Oh, unanimous.
Matt seems like a good guy.
We like you.
There are 5 cards left. I will deal to.
That would be just like Hitler to slide under the radar, though. Whoa. We're not
What?
allowed to see the
No,
cards.
I grabbed that on accident.
I was going to say, where
He
did that
grabbed
come
it from
from?
the
I mean, I've
discard
said
pile.
all 3
They have to
cards
get
here.
shuffled in.
He
and
pulled
I
it out of
saw
his
it
secret
draw.
area.
Accidentally grabbed it from the discard pile. Let's not get crazy here.
All right.
You guys and your
I got-
accusations.
Get crazy.
I have 2 fascist policies and a liberal, and I'm going to give him a choice. We'll see how he holds up under pressure when he's given a choice in power.
Under
Let's see
pressure.
how
You
Chancellor
just had
Matt.
to bring David Bowie into this.
Oh.
Aw. Now I'm gonna
Sad
cry again.
face.
YouTube.com/HatMathGames.
What?
Thanks for the random blood,
Okay.
Tulkas.
You're
We're
welcome.
gonna
That's
get
what he
thousands
does.
of viewers to Matt's channel now.
Anytime.
He's getting the viewers from 7 other channels now. Or however many of us make videos, I don't know.
Alright, so I'm discarding that one.
Mm-hmm.
What's it gonna be?
Fascist.
Hey! Oh, okay.
Liberal.
Can you confirm that I did indeed give you a choice?
He did indeed give me a choice.
Yeah, okay. We know who the good guys are now.
Mm.
So we are 2 away. Us liberals are 2 away from victory.
Osiris is now president, and he has choice of chancellor. I'm previous president. Yep, all good. Oh, no, nothing happens this turn, does it? Yep, carry on.
All right, so now I just pick who my
You pick a
chancellor
guy.
is going to be.
Yep, absolutely.
All
Yeah.
right, well,
you nominate
think
and then we
that-
vote. Yeah.
I think that his run as president was awesome, so I'm gonna give it to Will.
All right.
Wait, hang on.
Lovely.
Casting doubt on that particular decision.
You've been casting doubt on every decision.
No, I'm on board with Fixer in power. I'm on board with Matt in power. And I believe things went well with when Alzorath was here. So.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait,
I don't
What's a tie?
like you, Matt.
I don't know who wins a tie.
Or not Matt.
No one
Check
does.
the rules. What's the rules say?
I think the 9s win a tie.
Why?
No,
because
that's
you're
how
a
you
not.
get the hung parliament, is you get a tie.
I was going to say that surely that must be a hung parliament because it's not a majority win.
What does that mean?
Surely you need a majority of votes in order to
There we
receive
go.
power. So.
So that got nixed.
So what happens now?
So if you look at the liberal board, there's an election tracker. We advance 1 spot, and once it reaches 4, a policy is automatically enacted.
However, now power passes to Matt. Those don't. So yeah, Matt gets to choose president. No, even chancellor even.
Does he do it even though he was chancellor before?
Yeah, I still get to pick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
President's independent of what people have been previously.
Fix hasn't had anything since the beginning. I'm gonna make him chancellor.
That's a good idea.
I think that's a good idea.
That's a wonderful idea.
I agree with this idea.
I am a very good decision maker.
Oh, no, Al's voting.
We need Tulkas to vote.
Son of a.
Oh, damn it.
Just reveal it.
Yay! Everyone's on board with the fix.
Yay!
Oh, fantastic news.
Hitler.
Oh, someone needs to.
That's exactly what
Hang
Hitler
on.
would say. Do we have enough cards to do?
No, we're shuffling.
fixing that.
Alright, no, okay.
Wait, wait, 12 cards? Are we missing cards?
Yeah, because there's
they're on the board.
5 on the board.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 17 total?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 17 minus 5 is 12.
Math time.
Oh, yep, nope, math checks out. It is.
Bust out the calculator for that one. So,
Yeah, I just wanted to
abacus,
fact
sliding
check it.
back and forth.
Finger.
Our
Toe.
resident fascist mathematician.
Alright, so I'm
Wild,
discarding
wild
that one.
accusations.
Matt is exceptionally good at getting that discard pile. He's gotten it every single time. None of the rest of us
We'll see.
have.
We'll see whether that
You can
relates
change
to
your
his
rotation snap,
prowess
so I
and
have it
power.
set at 90.
Oh right.
Yep,
Okay,
I just
fix
changed
2
mine to
cards.
90.
I was gonna say auto rotates if you snap it anyway. So as long as you get it lined up, it'll go onto the pile. You don't need to sit and rotate it above the card to drop it down.
All right.
May I be excused for like 2 seconds?
Sure.
I will hurry.
Uh-oh. Where's that going? Oh!
They
Bam!
fix a
Double
choice,
bluff
too.
there. Woo!
Matt did indeed give me a choice, and I am the liberal that I am. I have a liberal policy. And because we did enact a president, the election tracker does get reset. So, there we go.
So wait, now what happens with all of the... Oh no, you gotta get one more liberal policy enacted?
Right, one more liberal policy.
Oh.
Or kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Or kill Hitler. Alright, so Tulkas is the president now, and he can elect his chancellor. Or nominate his chancellor. Do we have
back.
Tulkas with us?
Yeah, microphone, right.
Not entirely.
You know what they say? We Hoosiers have got to stick together. You know, Mike Pence, you, me, Osiris, chancellorship.
Absolutely.
And remember, a vote against
I'm-
Osiris is a vote against Mike Pence.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna vote against Osiris.
I mean, I really want to vote against Mike Pence, but I can't vote against myself. Like, you really kind of like, I don't know, you kind of screwed this all up for me.
Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh!
This is ridiculous. This is a sham. This government is a sham.
But
All right,
Mike
presidency
Pence.
moves on to Vixer.
Blame
Then
Why don't you
government-
like Mike Pence?
The government was indeed a sham, and we will move the election tracker up one
yeah.
notch.
Well spotted.
And I get to choose my chancellor.
You do?
Indeed.
You know, I'm pretty good at that job.
You need one more fascist policy to win Hitler. Alright, who do I want here?
No.
Wait, why would you want to be chancellor?
Maybe because she's Hitler.
Why wouldn't I?
Okay. Well, we're gonna test this out.
Oh god. You do realise if she enacts a fascist policy and she's Hitler, they've got 3 and Hitler is Chancellor?
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to test that out?
This wouldn't give her a win, though. It would
No,
only be
she has
next
to
time.
Would
be
it not?
elected it again.
No, this wouldn't give her
Are
a
you
win.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he gets to pick the next president. If it goes up to that one.
Yeah, if a fascist policy
Yeah,
is...
but no, it's if Hitler's Chancellor they win. It's not if Hitler's president, is it?
Yeah, Hitler's got to be chancellor, but it doesn't start until the third one happens.
Okay.
So
but-
it wouldn't start until after Poppet's president or chancellorship.
Yeah, so once
You
it gets
say
to
so,
this
okay.
dark red, I'm assuming is to imply the dangerousness of it.
Yes.
That's
Fair
called
play.
the
Okay.
danger zone.
Danger zone. Al,
Whoa,
we need
oh,
your
whoops.
vote.
Well,
I
you knew
saw
what I was
that.
gonna. I think you knew what I was gonna vote anyway.
What the shit, Poppet? I think I may have
I
made a
know
mistake.
I know what's good for this world.
I'm afraid of that.
Showers for everyone.
That's something that you can get
So
behind,
smart.
fascist
And a
or
fascist
liberal.
policy.
That's a policy that I think will get support across the aisle.
Yeah,
kinda
but you have to
works on both
define
sides, yeah.
showers.
Yeah, are those showers of a gaseous nature?
I mean, they could be golden. Who knows?
Oh god, that's for an entirely different party.
All right, Poppet, go ahead and discard one. Make sure it's face down when you do it, and then enact your policy.
Are you
And
ready?
of course. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
What?
Poppet is liberal. I did give her a choice.
Oh right, nice.
Sure you did.
Well,
Why didn't
there's
you
no
vote
reason to
9 on
lie.
Pocket? Man,
Well, I guess we know what Tulkus is.
it's not
So
fair.
what's going on
The
here? Now
game
we'll have
is
to...
over.
Liberals won.
The
Liberals
liberals
won.
have
Liberals won.
the liberals
Why
have
did-
won.
Why did you two vote yay on a Poppet? We could have had this hung.
I thought that maybe we could get around it.
Oh well.
Ah, isn't that
Well,
it?
Fixer would have to draw 3 fascist cards.
Which
So-
happens
Aaron, who
more
was
than
Hitler?
you think.
No, it was
Would-
Hitler.
Oh, Will was Hitler. Oh my god. Did not see that.
You never would.
That's
It's always the quiet ones.
It
Yeah.
is indeed.
But I don't understand why you would vote yay on Poppet.
It was a mistake. I will
Okay.
admit now.
I was
I am
confused.
sorry that our great leader did not get elected.
Glorious leader. Alright, that was Secret Hitler.
yay! That was fun.
It was.
That was pretty cool.
We should do
Yeah.
it again.
You
I
can get
told
the
you all.
Tabletop Simulator for $20 on Steam, $10 sometimes on sale on Humble Bundle. I think it's on sale right
There is
now.
a humble sale on right now, yeah.
Yeah. And this is a free workshop item on that, so you can jump into this pretty quickly. All you need is
is-
friends, and that's
it is-
probably a little more expensive.
It is the top mod on the workshop right now because everybody likes this.
Get
And then
this
I think
liberalism off of me.
Secret Palpatine's not far behind. I
Oh
think.
shit! I just. Oh,
Hey!
As all tabletop simulators end.
of course.
Bye.
Alright! Thanks for
It's
watching,
okay.
guys. We'll
I
see you
still
next
have my
time.
Yar card.
Bye, y'all.
And I will see you next time.